Ignore Apollo. He's trying to get me to feed him early. I will not. Hey, welcome to another vlog. I was gonna start this video actually a lot earlier today, but today got a little bit busy. During my book shopping video that I had last week, that one, I saw that War of Two Queens was out. I didn't know that War of Two Queens was out. That's the 4th book in the Blood and Ash series. I was waiting for nothing. It's out. So I downloaded that because I might want to read that. I downloaded the Zodiac Academy book 7 because I might want to read that. And then on a whim, because I was kind of like feeling Penelope Douglas, I just haven't really loved anything as much as Punk 57, which is the first one that I read. So I wanted to try something else out, and I found, I think it's Corrupt. Yeah, Corrupt, and it's a series. And I think I heard someone on TikTok talking about it, but like it rang a bell, and I kind of downloaded it on a whim, and I will tell you, I stayed up until 3 a.m. last night reading it. I'm almost done with it today. I actually had to stop so that I can finally edit this video and try to get it uploaded. It's messed up. Let me tell you, like, that's a dark romance, like dark. I thought I've read darkish romance. No, this is dark. It's like this girl, she is off in college, and she's always been family friends with this family that's like best friends with her family, obviously. And she's always had a crush on the older brother, and eventually kind of gave up on him because he never was interested in her, and she started dating his younger brother, but then she broke it off with him because like it was never going to work. And now she's in a new city about to go to college, and who is there with her? The older brother. Spicy, right? And like they might start like dating, but then we see that from his point of view, he never forgave her for what happened 3 years ago, and they're gonna get their revenge, him and his 3 best friends. Like, what? That's all you know. That's all you know going into it. This is dark. Look up the trigger warnings. This is not for the faint of heart. I had moments where I was reading it and I was like, I don't know if I should be reading this. This feels illegal. Felt illegal. I couldn't stop. The plot really just reeled me in. So I'm almost done with that. I'm probably gonna go finish it. So that's that. Welcome to the new vlog. That's what I have planned to read for this week, like one of those 3 books for sure. And I want to finish the framing in this book room. I did get like a jig for it, so I should have started that a while ago. I just have been kind of like distracted. Anyways, I think while this uploads, I'm gonna just read Corrupt because it's like the epilogue. We're not going to talk about how I'm wearing the same shirt as yesterday. I like this shirt a lot. I just got it and I wanted to wear it again. So that's that, you know. Today's been very chill. Not in like a great way, honestly. I uploaded the video this morning. Last night I still had to do the thumbnail, so I never ended up uploading it. I cleaned, which is great. I mostly cleaned. I still need a vacuum, but I wanted to wait until after I open up these packages from Amazon because, spoiler alert, there's books in it. I remember how my camera kept like slipping on this glass coffee table that I had. I think it's because it was that dusty. Because now that it's clean, it's not moving. That's just, ever since we got Apollo, I hadn't really cleaned the house. Like Adam had here and there, but I'm a little bit more of a deep cleaner. Other than that, I finished Corrupt last night. Really liked it. I really liked it. And I downloaded Hideaway, which is the next book in the series, and I am having so much trouble getting through it. It is following one of the other characters that was in Corrupt, and I really liked that character in Corrupt, but like I didn't want that out of this book. I wanted it to continue following the people that we were following. So I'm only like, I would have to say under 5% of the way through. I keep trying to pick it up. I keep getting bored. I think that I'm going to put it down and start reading War of Two Queens because that sounds like the next best thing. Oh no, I'm 11% of the way through. Well, still. I think I would rather just read War of Two Queens right now. I don't think I'm ready quite yet to get into Zodiac Academy 7. But before, as I said, I have a couple packages that I got. I don't know which one of these, I think they all should have them. No. I don't know what's in these. I'm gonna be honest. I thought that only one package would be coming. All right, there's 2 books in here. We have Zodiac Academy Ruthless Fae and The Reckoning, which I think this is the 3rd book, and yep, and this is the 2nd. So I think I got the first 4 books, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, I guess. The other package is like ginormous, so I can't remember what I got. Oh, clamps. These are like square clamps for squaring things. Oh, you're in a box. You're very cute. Yep, and then number 1, Zodiac Academy. Maybe I just got the first 3 books. Still, they look good. And then I got this thing that like, I don't know. It's a gimmicky looking tool, but I wanted to try it out. It was like 10 bucks, so. And then clamps to square things. So I guess now I really don't have any excuse to not continue, and that's that. I think Adam wanted to run some errands. He wants to pick out fans, thank God, because our house doesn't have any fans, like ceiling fans, and summer's getting here, and Vegas in summer is just awful. That's really my only update. This is not for your teeth. Although if you lose a tooth in here, I'm totally okay with that. I want to keep it. I'm gonna vacuum, and then maybe I'll update you tonight if I start reading War of Two Queens. Okay, bye. I haven't done many things today. I woke up pretty late and then I read some of War of Two Queens. I think I'm only on like chapter 4, but I'm really liking it. I just kind of forgot what the world was like. I don't know. It's good. It's definitely better written than Zodiac Academy, but it's not like top tier in my opinion, but the plot's there 10% of the way through. And I was thinking about it because I've been having trouble like getting through Hideaway, but I do want to get to the next book. So I found Hideaway on Scribd, and I think I might be listening to that on audio because again, I'm just having trouble getting through it and I don't want to physically read it. So audiobook. I was going to edit my vlog that I wanted to get up this week, and I still want to do that today in general, but while there's still daylight and while I still have like energy, I kind of wanted to do some of the progress on the window seat, especially because now I have like the clamps and all that. So I still don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just following the things that I see on like people's blogs for the most part. I want it to have storage. I want it to be able to like potentially pull out into a bed. I kind of just want to get something done, figure out how to use that Craig jig thingy-mabobber. So anyways, let's see if I can figure this stuff out. Okay, so I have my pieces. While I was down there, I actually did the pocket hole things. Sorry for anyone who actually knows how to do this that's watching this and is cringing, because I started by doing 2, but then I was reading the manual and it said 5/8 of an inch to an inch and a half between like the edge of the wood and the wood, and I'm pretty sure that's not 5/8. So I did 1 on the opposite side, and I'm gonna kind of like back and forth it, so like there's a distribution of weight just in case this is bad. So we'll see. It came with screws to use, so these ones, and it came with like the bit to extend it. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Let's just do a dry fit, I guess, first, you know? Let's screw some wood. Okay, love that. So because it was covering the hole, I had to do like a weird like balancing thing so that this was actually clamping it from lower. We'll see how this goes. Honestly, I'm just in it for the fun of it, right? Now the more fun part is going to be when I run out of screws and then have to use my own screws because the drill bit will not be long enough. All right, let's start with the one-sided one. Pray for me. I don't know what too far is. I don't know. It said don't do it too far. Which, like, I mean, like, I'll try not to, you know, but like, what is that? What does that mean? I'm flipping it for the clamp in case you're wondering. Cool. That's in. Okay. That's in, I think. Chaotically building a built-in bookshelf with Brittany. I kind of have a base. I think I want to add like a support beam through it. I specifically drilled this like this because I knew that if I wanted something to be between these, this would have to stick out a little bit more so that it got into the bottom wood. And now I'm thinking about it, and that means that I'm gonna have to lay these flat, like this way. I don't know how that changes things. I don't know. Let me measure stuff. I'm kind of getting hungry too. I need to look at those articles again. Before I did the top part, I put in things to stabilize it. There's gonna be more than these. I just wanted some general ones. Like these ones that go... Honestly, I wanted these to go farther back, but then I remembered that there's screws in the bottom and I didn't want to be screwing into screws. So we're winging it right now. Ugh. Anyone that actually has carpentry or woodworking experience is probably watching this and is like, oh my god, this poor dumb girl. Actually, they probably wouldn't be thinking poor dumb girl. They'd be like, damn, she's dumb. And yes. Right now I actually told Adam that I would drop him off. He's going downtown. So I'm gonna take a break on this, but then the next step would technically be putting the tops on, like so. Oh my god, I didn't think that through. I forgot that since this is sideways, the measurements on the top were not going to be the same as the measurements on the bottom. We're gonna cross that bridge when we get there. I have to go drop Adam off. Okay, BRB. Oops. That's very on brand for me, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I should have more lighting. No. Okay. It's starting to look like something, right? Right? This was a little bit of a journey. I screwed first the top pieces together, just in like that little corner clamp thing that I had. And I actually had to cut some because I'd forgotten that since everything was going to be laying down, like the measurements were not going to be the same as the bottom. So I had to cut down these two, re-drill out the jig hole things. Then I nailed it all together, and then when I had it all done, I like placed it onto these little like support beams that I had so that I can nail it into the back wall. Yeah, and then I screwed it down into the bottom beams, and I ran out of the screws that the Craig jig thing comes with. So that was perfect because that was exactly what I needed to get done in the night. If I had thought this through, I would have actually made this part the long part and had actual corners that go to the top, just because that seems to be how everyone else does it. It doesn't necessarily matter because I know I'm going to be adding like another beam right here at least, and another two like right on the sides for support. So I know it's going to be like well supported. Even now, like guys, I'm shaking with my whole weight, nothing is moving, which is cool. Dad shakes, they work. I did use like the remaining 2x4s for these pieces because I had it anyways, so, but that's that. Oh my gosh, wait guys. This is gonna be such a sick window seat. I wanted it purposefully very big, like bigger than typical window seats, because I wanted to be able to just like actually chill in it with the cats. So I wanted room for all of us, and like there is that and more. Maybe a little bit too much, but I like it, so. That's Apollo. He's telling me it is 9 o'clock and he wants to eat. Deal, dude, deal. I kind of want to sit on it just to see. Oh, it didn't even bow. But I don't want to do that again. Also, I started listening to Hideaway on audio. I'm liking it better in this format. I think I'm definitely going to finish Hideaway this way. Peace out, Girl Scout. I'm gonna go feed the cats. Update. Let's do it actually from down here where the cats are. But I wanted to give an update. I've been reading War of Two Queens. It's good. I like it. I just feel like this one could have been edited more. There's a lot of situations where I'm like the punctuation's way off or like words are flipped, which was kind of annoying me. And Poppy as a character was really annoying me in the very beginning. Like she was just such a frustrating person to be reading the story through. Like, I get it, things happened in the last book, I get it, you're upset, can you just like, I don't know, gain some control over yourself? It was really annoying. And now it looks like she finally is gonna have like that mind shift where like she stops being such a victim and kind of becomes more of a badass. So that's good. And then while I was getting ready, I was listening to more of Hideaway, which I did come to the realization last night that I think I would have actually really liked it once I hit Banks's point of view. She's way more fun to read from. I think Penelope Douglas does a way better job narrating from a girl's perspective than a guy's, because Kai, I loved him in the last book, and in this book I was like, you're the most boring character I've ever seen in my entire life, can you go away? That was my update. That was that. It's the 4th of July and I still haven't uploaded my video from last week. We're going to brunch right now. We were supposed to go out on a boat today, which would have been really fun, but through no fault of anyone, we couldn't do it. But we're going to brunch. I'm waiting for one of my friends to get here and then we're gonna go together, and that'll be that. Maybe I'll update you later. Maybe not, but in the meantime, bye. I've been meaning to make an update all day, but I was editing, so I haven't read, oh well, no. Oh no, I haven't read today. My iPad needed to charge, but I've still just been reading Kingdom of Flesh and Fire, it's not that, The War of Two Queens. And I've been listening to Hideaway on audio. I just haven't for the past couple of days. Obviously Monday we had like our cute little celebration with our cute little friends, and yesterday I had work and was just beat when I got back home. So I haven't really been up to much, but today I did that editing for the video. So that one, I still need to just do the thumbnail and then we're good. I posted some TikToks. I did so many working girl things today, so that's good. But now we're gonna go to Lowe's. We're gonna go to Home Depot. I'm going to work on my thumbnail while we drive, and then maybe I'll update you when I get back. Maybe not. It's Wednesday, by the way, if you were curious. I don't know when this vlog will end. I'm thinking tomorrow. Update. We went to Home Depot and Adam got a fan. and I got a clamp and more screws so I could do maybe a little bit more work on this. What I think I'm gonna do now while the sun's going down is I'm going to cut up the wood that I want to go right here to stabilize and right over there to stabilize, over here to stabilize. That way, like, all of that's basically done. And then I'll do some of the measuring because if anything, I'll go tomorrow back to Home Depot and get the board that I need. That's it for that update. I know, it was riveting. It is now dark, but I have my perfectly measured, perfectly pocket hold, wood chips came out, little beans. Oh, and I got a splinter for sure, for sure. So this one, just go like over here. Shut up. Maybe a little too perfect, but that's good. A few of these are a little tight. Okay, it's fine. Gremlin. Ta-da! So this is how that turned out last night. I wanted to show you, that's why the lighting's all wonky, but let's turn around. As for the rest of this update, it's obviously the next day. I did that last night and I realized that there was going to be a lot of measuring that I had to get done and to figure out exactly how I wanted this to turn out. So I put that off until today, naturally. But today's been pretty cool. I listened to Hideaway on audio for like most of my morning. I had to go drop something off and run some errands. When I got back home after making breakfast, I started reading more of War of Two Queens and I'm really liking it. I actually stopped in a really good scene, which I don't know why I've been doing this to myself lately, but it is kind of fun because the anticipation's killing me, like literally killing me. I think I'm like 15, maybe 20% of the way. Where did you come from? Okay, maybe 20% of the way through, but I wanted to start measuring out like what I was gonna need to do over here because I kind of wanted to mostly focus on that today. So I spent the last like hour doing that. All my like little scribbles that probably don't make any sense to anyone except for me, but luckily I'm the one reading them, so hopefully they'll make sense to me later. But I think that now that everything's written down and I have like a clear idea of what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to run to the hardware store. So I think I'll have to go to both Home Depot and Lowe's because I like the wood better at Lowe's typically, but we'll see because I need more. Remember when like I started this whole thing and I was like, I got extra because I know I won't need any more, and then I got more, and then I got extra because I knew I wasn't gonna need any more, and here we are. And then I need to get the board that's actually gonna start covering this up. Today I might just like end up doing a lot more of the finishing of the framing because remember I thought I was done framing, but I'm not. I want to still add like a little layer on the bottom of the actual window seat. I still don't know what kind of molding I'm going to be using for like the sideboards, because that's what I'm going to be using instead of wood. I'll look around today while I'm in there and see if like anything piques my fancy, but I'm a little intimidated because this next part has a table saw involved. I don't even know if that's what it's called. I keep getting confused because people keep saying they don't have table saws or the table saws are needed, and then I see them use the saw that I have that I thought was a table saw, so it's obviously not a table saw, so I need to look that up. Yeah, I think that maybe after today this vlog will be done. I probably should have ended it yesterday, but we're gonna end it today. I think I'm gonna go before I lose like all motivation to do this, you know? Because I'm already losing it. And I kind of actually wanted to film today. No, actually I did want to film today. I want to start a video that is gonna technically be like a little bit of a two-part filming process, and then I wanted to film the mid-year book freakout tag. We'll see what I end up doing. I really want to at least get like the materials bought so that this stuff is squared away, but I keep thinking about like the space that I have in my garage, and I just don't know if I have space, you know? I'm gonna go. It is 2:45 right now. So I actually got up really early today. Side note, I got up at like 7 a.m. because of that gremlin behind me, and I was like wide awake after that. So I have had a productive day, even though it feels like it's going by so fast. The days I wake up at 7 a.m. go by just as fast as the days I wake up at 10 a.m. I swear. I'll be back, hopefully with all the materials I need. It's in. I don't even know if you can hear me. It's hot. But everyone in there was really nice, and they helped me cut my wood, or else this wouldn't fit. I don't have to go to Lowe's now though. I didn't get everything though. They didn't have the nail gun I wanted. It's fine. That's life sometimes, you know? I'm gonna turn you off though, because driving. Everything is up, at least that's like already cut. The only board that I had them like truly cut to size, and it was because it wouldn't fit in my car anyways, was this front piece. But I didn't get a nail gun because they didn't have the one that I wanted. So basically while I was downstairs, I cut up these little planky pieces, and then I also cut out 2 more pieces for the framing on this side, because when I go to hole punch, I was gonna say hole punch, when I go to nail in the thinner board that I'm using to cover up those sides, I want more things for it to like stabilize to, so that I don't poke a hole through it with my giant head. These things, oh my god, last note, which I don't know when this became a DIY channel, you know, but I ended up having to get 2x4s, which in all honesty, if I ever do, when I do a project like this again, because I'm already planning things, I will be using 2x4s. 2x3s work. They work fine, but they are kind of tricky to use. They warp a lot easier, and I don't know. I was even noticing it when I was drilling in the Craig jig hole things, which I only did one on these, because I'm really making this frame on the bottom to put something on top of it, but it was so much easier to cut into these than it is just to cut into like a regular 2x3, which makes no sense because I noticed it too when I was doing this one. I don't know. It's like better wood. So in the meantime, I'm going to screw it all in, make sure it all fits, and then probably make a salad. Or well, okay, probably do the measurements, do the cutting for that, and then make a salad. And I think that's where I'll cut it out today. So I'm about to, that one I actually just put in as a dry fit, but that's gonna be anchored down, and then I'm gonna be putting it on either side as well, the 2x4s. I'm gonna be putting in the little, so you see how those are like that? So I'm gonna do one right here and right here on either side. I'm learning as I go. You know, that's really all we can ask of me. I don't even want to say I'm doing my best, because honestly, there's a lot of math and thinking that goes into this, and I start trying really hard, and then like 30 minutes later, I'm just gonna go for it. So I don't know if I'm doing my best, but I'm doing it. And if it ends up falling, it'll probably fall on me, because I'm the one that uses this room, you know? So it's fine. I'm fine. The vein in my forehead, did you guys see that? That's terrifying. When I tell you I damn near lost my mind finishing this, please believe it. This is the drill I use to put in screws. This is the head that they want to be used for the pocket hole thing, because it's long, because it's supposed to fit inside of that pocket hole, right? Right. Earlier, when I was doing my cute little like side framing pieces, I had that moment where when trying to do it this way, like if I'm facing it and this side is against the wall, I'm like trying to get in this way, it's not going in. Like I can't, it doesn't fit. And I was like, this is fine. Oh my gosh, I bought these things that now I can use that literally like rotate. Like it's like a head and it rotates. It'll be great. So I didn't even worry about it when I was cutting everything up. I bring it back up, I put it on my freaking screwdriver and it doesn't rotate enough. It doesn't, oh my God. Ooh, 20 degrees. Who needs 20 degrees? I needed like 45. I needed a 50-degree angle basically, like 20 degrees. And I just kept like trying and then everything would fall apart. Like literally the magnet wouldn't even hold on to the bit strong enough. And I know it's not because it was like a bad one. It's just the angle was impossible and that angle was not steep enough. And I accidentally punched walls. I don't know if you can see that. I was losing it. I tried it with so many different heads. I tried it like in every way feasible and imaginable, and I was like, this doesn't fit. Like I literally cannot get the angle right. And I finally was like, I need to go get my like little ratchet thing because that's the only way I'm gonna get the right angle. So literally I'm sitting there with this tiny little ratchet like a freaking school child. It worked though. It worked though. If that didn't work, but I used literally every single screw. So like this whole thing took all 50 of the screws that were in that little screw thing. Is it 50? Yeah, 50. She empty. That means I'm officially no longer a novice with pocket hole jig things. I mean, I feel like a novice actually, very much so. But like 70 have been used. How many screws am I using? There's too many screws in this, but. Wait, why'd you shake? But yeah, anyways, that's done. Let's show you the finished for this week product. That's it. That's all I've done. It looks barely different, right? I'll show you close up. So I did it this way because that's the part that's gonna have the most pressure, if any, and that's why it's not in the middle. Don't come at me. All of these little cute support beams, these freaking impossible, stupid little framing bits. This one I actually went to war with. Like look at all that. Look at all that. You should see the screw. Poor thing. I went to war. It's kind of starting to look, I mean, okay, no, I said that last time. I can't say that again. It's actually starting to look like something. I have no idea what I'm doing. It feels more solid though, for sure. You probably can't see me. I tried turning on a light and it's not bright. Thanks for watching this week's vloggy vlog. I'm gonna let you go because guess what? This is time for me to rest. I'm going to read War of Two Queens. If there's anything real juicy that happens tonight, I'll update you. Otherwise, I'll start the other vlog. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna try not to think about the fact that tomorrow I have to figure out how to use a table saw. Not a table saw, I keep saying that, a hand saw. It just like doesn't sound very exciting and I just don't think that I'm gonna like it. I feel like it doesn't seem like I'm enjoying this process because of how much I've been complaining, but like I'm enjoying it. This is fun. I hope you guys are having fun too. Like, I don't know. This is the reading and building shit vlogs. Reading and building shit files. No, not shit files. Reading and building files. You know, like the X-Files? Building things and reading files. That doesn't make sense, does it? I think that's what this is still gonna be called. Building things and reading files. I keep saying it because I keep hoping that I'm gonna like it better, but I don't know. I still kind of like it. I like the idea of this being called like the files. Like it has to be in a crypt or something because it's so chaotic. Because that's actually how it feels. Anyways, like I said, I'm gonna read War of Two Queens. I'm like maybe not even 20% of the way through it yet. I'm gonna keep reading Hideaway. I think I'm about halfway through it. Really enjoying it, by the way. The audiobook was definitely the way to go for it. Hi, Luna. Look, that's gonna be our window seat. Me and you, girly girl. Are you excited? Oh my god, I love you. She wants me to stop too. So I'm gonna go. Illy. Sorry for watching this. Okay, thanks, bye.